haven't done anything from the last video for real. I think I did might have done like one mission off camera, and besides that, I navigated to here. Welcome to the stream. Here's what I found easier to do with this part. Don't even try to go for that part. Just run the back of here till about here-ish. Climb up. Climb up. And then jump. Easy. Takes like 15 seconds rather than like 25 it takes doing it via the parkour up top. And hopefully I don't die on this 1,000 times, because there's one part in this I die at specifically a whole lot.
Took you long enough for this part. What is this place? A sanctuary. A place we can train and prepare, away from the eyes of our enemies.
Didn't we just escape from a dungeon?
It's not a dungeon. It's a nerve center. These tunnels we can get anywhere in the city, all without being seen.
I've never actually followed him like slow enough. I usually just run to the place.
Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
This place is served
But
us well
apparently
for
they have
600
a
years, Mister.
conversation if you stay with him the entire time.
And how long were you standing in the dark waiting for me?
A few minutes.
Not long. Guillaume spotted you from the bell tower.
Now I am expecting to do something with my mom, so
Well, it was quite the entrance.
Are you
I'm only
mocking
going to
me?
stream this for a little bit and I'll pick it up again later.
No. God's truth, very theatrical.
Shut up. We're here.
The candidate will approach. So, the son of Charles Dorion returns to us. Belek thought you wouldn't come. What changed your mind?
I'm tired of running from my failures. Monsieur de la Serre, my father. I want to make it right.
The death of Grandmaster de la Serre weighs on you. Why? You wield the blade yourself.
Does it matter? The blame still lies with me.
إن ذنوبه تكل كيليه هل أنت متأكد منه؟
أنا كذلك. إنه قادر على مواجهة المحاكمة. سيكون جيدا.
Very well. Out of the dark you come into the light. From the light you will return to the dark. Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
If that's a fancy way of asking, do I want your help? Yes.
Then drink.
Whoa, nice slide.
What's happening?
Hello?
Speedrun tactics.
Can't I go with you?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches. Where is that boy? I'm certain we should be well away.
Father, it's me! I'm here!
This part I hate. This one, the first time I've actually gotten through that without dying to the fire below this one. I wonder if I get a silver trophy for doing that.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Go! I'll distract them.
Mon Dieu, he's killed Lord de la Serre.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Go! I'll distract them.
I'll probably get the DLC this time too. That's probably the only portion of the game I haven't played
Very,
yet.
very important. I heard you the first time. Such a
Don't disappear. If he sees you, he'll disappear. Pretty metaphorical, killing yourself. And he blames himself, so if he kills himself, he won't. Well, he kills his guilt. He won't feel guilty anymore. So in this ritual, he freed himself.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay at the heart of our creed.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Hide in plain sight.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them. Be uplifted.
I can't say
At your peril.
through my other playthroughs, I have accidentally killed civilians, but that's most of the time because, like, supposedly my shots went through the person I fired at and killed the civilian.
Is dead. He has been culled from this world. His sins and failures turned to dust. Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
Welcome back. Now that you've experienced life as an assassin, are you willing to pick up the fight and join us? Deacon, load the file.
Coming up.
We lifted a media file from Abstergo last month, and the information it contains is astounding. But we won't share these things with just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the assassins. If you want to fight the Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches, press play, sit back, and ready yourself for the truth. Good choice. Welcome to the Assassins. Initiate.
In the 1950s, it was theorized that human DNA worked via the triple helix model. Some years later...
No, I can't say this game's a lot shorter than most people expect. If you don't go through and do like the certain challenges to get like the super armor, then the game takes about like 5 hours-ish, maybe less. Depending on if you know different speedrun techniques, but I don't use speedrun techniques for the most part.
Genes of an ancient race embedded in our own. We now know that triple helix DNA is the foundation of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our age. If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine what will be possible if we master the technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such discoveries would surpass 100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year, we located a rich sample of precursor DNA in a donor whose genes contained human and precursor DNA at an incredible 25-to-1 ratio. Our work will begin with this sample. Our goal is to unravel the triple helix, sequence the precursor genome, and change the world for the better, forever. Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a Sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA. This sparked a search for more Sages, in the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal. We've blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome. So, why Arno Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French Revolution? It turns out, at some point in his life, Arno came into contact with another sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place. If Arno was present for this sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find him first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple.
I never really paid attention to this, but I guess they want the credit for discovering it, but to stop them from completely rewriting history.
Assassins just like you are doing their part to end this fight. If you need more training, more experience, you can call on them for help. All right. Loading the next sequence.
Now the only reason I play this on like different accounts is because the first time I played it on an account that belonged to a family friend, since he didn't play the game. I beat the game on that one, but
The more time you spend with Arno, the more data
I wanted my
you'll
own
have to
game,
increase your synchronization.
and my main account is
And
under child lock since it's
activate
created under one of my younger
Here, have a
cousins.
look at this.
So I made this account so I can do whatever I want. Now I know that skill's sort of useless, at least for right now, since, I mean, there's barely anything you can do with it, but it's just the way I go through this game. Can't say when I went through and did get a lot of the smaller stuff like this, it unlocks missions that you can do without killing people if you don't like to do those. I mean, you get the same stuff for them, it's just you don't have to end up killing people and risk the guards coming and trying to kill you, so.
One last thing. While you've been busy, I had Deacon do some poking around in Arno's memories. Seems he was a busy guy. See that symbol? That's a co-op mission. I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to mix it up a little. These are missions Arno ran with his assassin buddies, so they'll give you an idea of what our organization's about. Just walk into the glitch and you'll get all the details. I've marked them on your map.
Now, later, yeah, you run into these. I think that's part of Venus, I think, and it's to get the super armor I was talking about earlier, which is basically just for completionists. I would recommend doing multiplayer if you can, because it gets you skills a lot faster, and you can do a lot more towards getting basically you can complete all the challenges on missions and you get like extra rewards and stuff for doing it. Hello, welcome to the stream. I personally like to take my time and every once in a while when I'm not doing missions, I try to go through first and go ahead and do all like the synchronizations, and if I feel like it, the missions. I mean, a lot of them are just small amounts of money stuff, but once you complete about most of them, you can afford to get some of the stronger weapons, which is pretty good. I might just go ahead and start off with co-op mission. Probably the one about the execution. Or stuff like these ones. These ones are really easy. Like assassinate someone. Those for the most part are really easy. They're practically freebie missions. I can say, like, from this point, like, anytime you see like a lift, even if it's going to take more time, or you see like any of the mini events, it's good to go ahead and do those. I mean, if you're the type of person that likes to rank up your character, it's just a really easy way of doing it. I know most of the time I get to Advanced Enforcer in one sitting, which, I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty good. Now, but because I'm not playing all of this, well, a huge portion of this right now, it won't. That was saying, since I haven't played this all of, like, in one sitting, I won't probably get to all of that, so I don't plan on playing a huge portion of this right now. I'm just waiting, unfortunately, for my mother to finish her phone call so we can watch a movie. Then after that movie, and I do a couple other things, I will be back to stream for quite a bit longer. I know one of my last videos I uploaded, I said I plan to be streaming a lot more and being more active on YouTube, but I mean, I'm working a lot more than expected. I thought I was going to be done at work, and I wasn't, so yeah. There's specific games you guys would like me to play, even though I don't have any viewers. Just let me know, as long as they're not like $50 games. I find that really dumb. But if it's just cheap games that you can get a laugh out of, sure, I completely fine with playing those. Alright, so I know there's like a speedrun way of doing this, but I prefer doing this like the completionist route for at least right now. I forget how to throw those. There we go. Now which of you are going to come over here? Hard thing about this is sometimes it'll like lure all of them, which isn't something you really want to do. There's one. That should get him over there. Yeah. Come on. Come on. You have to be really careful sometimes.
Your kind are finished. You won't outrun the law.
All I gotta do on this one is
I'll slow your flight.
there we go. Just make sure that they get to flashing and they can't see me anymore. If I hide, that's the hard part, is because now they're going to be both together, which I really didn't want. Be careful how I do this. Wait for him to go all the way back over there. And then now, don't turn over and see me. Cover this. Cherry bomber. I think I got them both again.
Whoever did this will suffer. What the hell? You and the dogs, this where's the killer? Together, we can't look us both.
Now, what I can say to grind point, you can like force out the perfect parries, which gives you greed points. But eventually they'll just keep doing it and you might die, because I tried to do that one time. Generally, the higher the rank the soldier is, the more perfect parries it's easy to pull off. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Missed that shot. There we go. Now if I'm quick enough about this. Like that. Fuck, he's coming back around. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop right here. Try doing it using the things, but I have to time it just perfect or he'll see me and I won't get to... There we go. That one's really hard to do sometimes because like sometimes the character's dumb and you won't get to get behind cover quick enough. Are you coming or not? All right. Here's how I think I'm gonna do this. Wait for him. Here we go. There we go. Now he should come over here and look for me, especially since he's in the red. There we go. Now, I have had it glitched to where I do that mission and I wouldn't get credit for the last kill, even though I got it undercover.
You'll come around.
But I think since I did it in a specific order, I did it and I should get it.
My boys will have the weapon ready.
Here are the details. Make sure it goes smoothly.
Of course.
Now, after this, I believe the co-op missions become able to go.
These bastards always have bodyguards. Well,
Next time, do that before he starts screaming.
Why do we hang about here when Civert still lives? He killed Monsieur de la Serre.
Hate losing track of what I was saying. Bella, don't leave me. Okay, let's go. Go to blast. Now if I get shot, because sometimes, like, if he's right there, it won't let you go through. Oh my god, and I'm dead. He's gonna wait for me over there, isn't he? Fuck. That's not a good scenario, because if they look up and shoot me again, I'll die. Belek is right over there, I think. Good thing is it didn't just insta. What the fuck's Balak? Okay, you're right on the floor. Wow.
Time to earn your keep.
Are you good now, Balak? Nani? Balak, don't leave me. I think I bugged the mission out. No, he's dead. Balak, what are you doing? You already killed him. Where does he usually go from here? I believe that never happened. We go through here. I really don't feel like restarting that mission. There we go. I might fight them just so I can get that. Survivor bonus. Where's mine? Come on, big boy. Come on. No, I know none of them are gonna have really good stuff, but if you go to like high level areas and you end up killing them, most of the time after a few kills you replenish a good portion of your stuff. Now the little I use is more of a stealth, slight health boost. And I know the one I use specifically, I end up with like 8 bullets, maybe more than 8. More alerts than usual, more phantom blades and stuff, and on top of that, I usually end up being able to carry about 26 to 27 lockpicks.
Get back here, you brat! I got 10 inches of steel for you! Finger up!
But yeah, most of the time I fight them because they talk a whole bunch of crap. And, well, I mean, as you see, they don't usually end up killing me, so. One time I usually end up getting killed is if, like, there's just a whole bunch more people than I can kill at once, or they shoot me with their guns, and most of the time, the guns are really OP they use. Rendezvous point.
Merde. Patriots. These imbeciles will pick a fight with anyone. Try not to draw their attention.
Shouldn't have stopped them.
Stop them. Avoid them. Doesn't matter. There's always more fanatics. Can't save everyone, Bispo.
Well, there's a cheery thought.
And they end up noticing me anyway, so. No, he either starts running now, yep. Miss your shot, loser. Miss that one. Then I'm gonna get hit, probably. Surprised I didn't.
Careful, Bispo. You'll hurt someone.
I don't think I have time to be able to go and help her, unfortunately. Yeah, I do actually. I failed that mission anyway to keep up with Balek. Tackle him and then go to Balek. That's one event completed. Oh, never mind, I already did one, I guess. No, I gotta catch up with Balek. Know what I can say, something I have noticed as well is if you do like a high difficulty mission, usually there's like 2 or 3, depending on which one you do, like crowd events that take place, and if you purposely keep failing the mission but you keep doing the crowd events, it's a way to quick grind them out. I know the cafe in then one of the max areas, I believe it's in Valles. If you do that one, there's a max mission about killing Templars, and upon doing that, Yeah, there's usually like 2 or 3 different ones of the events to do, and yeah, I didn't take advantage of it, but I noticed it's something to do.
There for a year, and you're letting him walk, all because his name wasn't on a bloody piece of paper.
The timing's not right. Too many variables. Too many loose threads.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about. If you stay with him, you get dialogue I usually don't pay attention for.
Might have shared that early.
Alright, now we get through here, he'll talk more. You stop before the door, he'll keep talking to you, I suppose.
How are you, friend?
Shop, notification, don't need.
So what happens next?
We take this ledger full of Templar records to Mirabeau. Proceeds to do nothing with it.
You don't seem terribly fond of him.
I noticed that for like a while, Arno seems like cocky. Because before I paid attention to the dialogue and stuff that he says, I was like, oh, he's a pretty good guy. I mean, he's still a pretty good guy in the fact that he wants to do what's right, but I see from other people's perspectives, he's not a very good guy. Which is why they was like, should we let him in the order?
We're running around after second-rate smugglers. Because Mirabeau wants to secure his legacy.
Monsieur de la Serre believed the truce was possible.
No, I can't say for one of my other playthroughs. If you don't want to know a spoiler, skip like 20 seconds, 20 to 25 seconds. That if you go through and do multiplayer missions, you can get a lot of the traits and stuff, skills and stuff before you end up fighting Balek, and the game usually breeds if you do that. And on top of that, if you do that, you can get a lot of the silver trophies and stuff. I believe he's done talking now.
Customs agents and frauds can rest easy.
Bartimaeus dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of deserve. What are the Templars up to?
We hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce.
Here's the point, Oliver. The truce was with Grand Master de la Serre.
The man's been dead for 2 years. Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they aren't sitting idle.
You might have learned more. You're not allowed to see Bertie.
There?
I know your heart is set on keeping peace, but bringing Monsieur de la Serre's killer to justice would count for something, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But do not confuse your personal vendetta with a sound strategy.
If he wants to kill Templars,
Kill Templars. Lift up on the counter.
I mean, I like Balek, but he's a darker character. I mean,
Assassin.
a lot of the people in this game want to do what's right, but
To find their Templar agent,
that's sort of delusional, I guess is the correct term for it. They're like, oh yeah, I can do it on my own, but if you want to help, then.
in accordance with the tenets.
Yeah, I knew I didn't get to keep up with Balek since he glitched. I had to leave him. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through and do the multiplayer mission. Now, the set I usually use is the Master Phantom set. And I have like one thing that's not Master Phantom, I usually believe. I get one of the caps to get for beating the game. Here, I'll just show you when it finishes doing the loading. Just quick go through of it. Alright, so on this gear loadout, my weapons I usually use is the one-handed. The first time I ever played through this, I got the dented falchion, just because I mean it's more damage and stuff, but I usually get this because I mean it's a really good sword. It's not terribly expensive, and yeah, that usually keeps me going throughout the entire game. These are more for like tryhards, I suppose, but generally about 25,000 is generally like a good price on a weapon that's going to get you places. For pistols, I usually go to Arno's pistol, and then I save up money and get the solid, which that's a tryhard gun, but considering how much the guards and stuff guns will do to you over time in certain areas, I think it's not like a cheap kill type of gun. And then for your equipment, head, I usually, like I said, I get the one that you get for doing missions, or yeah, this one you get for doing mission, and there's one that's you get for doing crowd events, which is really good, which is somewhere around here. Yeah, I think it's this is the one I got when I beat through the game. I kept on my character. Chest, I go to Legendary Sons. I'll know when I see it. This is the coat I believe I used until I got the master coat, Arnold's master coat. Yeah, I don't believe I replaced that one ever. Once I got to it, I just upgraded it. It was fine. I might have ended up getting this one, I'm not sure. It just depends on what the stats are, because I usually try to go for stuff that's stealthy with a bit of health. The melee and ranged doesn't really matter to me. Melee armor, ranged armor, blend, fade time, restriction. For forearms, I would get, I believe it's, yeah, Master Phantom Bracelet, I believe is the one. Then for waist, the belt I got no, it's one that gives a whole bunch of lockpicks. It's not that one. I believe it's this one. This is the one I usually get. And then for legs, I would get not Arno's Master Reaches, it's a different one. I believe it's these ones. It might be these though. I believe, actually, yeah, it's Master Military Breaches. The other ones, I never really bought extra boots, 'cause I mean, there isn't really a need for them. And that was my full let out when I played through.
Prepare yourself then.
Go ahead and see if anyone's online to do co-op. That's so I can get some sync points. Get double assassination. No, I won't, because I don't have enough points for it. So stagger. Stealth. Can't get that still. Now I'm back down to 1 point. Just gonna ask to extend search. No, it usually asks by now. Might do it at like 120. And if not, I'll just do it in private. It's not like I really need help for this one. I know one time I did a max level mission. The one about saving the Gordonists at like basically right off the bat. Come on, let me cancel search. I'm just gonna do it on my own. Oh wait, can I get money pouches? If I can get money pouches, I'll do that. Crap, I can't. Cause yeah, like I said earlier, money pouches gives you a way to get crowd events done. And usually like they'll pop up for the money bag one every few minutes. So I know there was one time I was playing through and I had those, and there was a group of people like every 2 minutes. This one's locked by the door mechanism I never figured out. I think that's the area for the super armor. Gear loadout, equipment, head. Oh, I never knew it was free. I never knew it was free. I'm gonna go ahead and get this then. Just because why not? I'm pretty sure it unlocks more missions and stuff to do. Hopefully this doesn't close down my game. It's just something it can do in the background. It's 8 gigabytes. I have more than enough space for that. Shimmy, armament pack, halberd, double-sided axe. It's like a sai, a musket, and a flintlock. For the most part, most of the people I see are the type of people that use like the regular weapons. They don't get like the axes and whatever. I'm really surprised that mission hasn't timed out yet. It usually does by now. Mission. This might just be one of the things where I have to complete more of the story missions before they unlock.
Don't pester me, maggot. I'll sacrifice you.
It might just be a bug where it's not timing out. It's usually timed out way before now. Right. I actually played right now a lot longer than I expected to. She said 15 minutes, but women are women. And not to trigger anybody, but most of the time women will say like 15 minutes. And all people know this. It'll take a lot longer than 15 minutes. I might have to restart the application. Which I'll do like after it hits an hour. I might just run around for a solid minute. I don't like stopping things without about a solid time. So like 15 minutes. Which would be a rather short amount of time. I'd stop the video there. 30, 45. Generally, when I was streaming every day, like a few weeks ago, I'd make sure I'd stream for at least an hour, 15 minutes. Okay, now that thing's back. Get the points for doing this. Missions, all. Shop. Where am I? Over here. The next mission. Is not popping up, which is weird. There's no symbol for it on the map either, which I believe this one is just the Cafe Theater one. The Cafe Theater is hold on. Cafe de Terre is turn, I believe, here. It may not be. I haven't played this game in quite a while. Never mind, I'm right here. Because the well opened up when you complete the purchase of one of the refurbishments. Wow, yeah, this is bugged pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the application. Which I don't